What's up, YouTube? It's Ben, and in this video, we're going to talk about how to find the best candidates. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hopefully you've been checking out my content for a while. If not, subscribe. Also join our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link in the description of this video. All right, cool. So you got a client, right? Now you want to find candidates for your client. So that's the second half of the equation, right? How do you find the best candidates though? That's the big deal, right? Because you want people that are going to, one, actually get hired, two, actually stick around so you don't have to replace them. This is where you get really good at becoming a recruiter, right? Finding great talent for great companies. So how do you do it? You go in first by putting on your thinking cap and going into the candidate's mindset. What is the candidate thinking when they're looking for this particular role? This part is critically important because if you can identify what the candidate is thinking when they're looking for a new position, you're going to know immediately, one, where they would actually look for that role, whether it's Indeed, Craigslist, LinkedIn. What caliber of role is it? Where are you going to find that person searching for that job? You're also going to find out whether or not this is a headhunting situation or just a situation where you can post ads and have applicants come to you. Once you've identified those factors right there, we go back to the conversations with the client. Now, again, these are critically important because if you don't have this kind of conversation with your clients, there's information you're leaving on the table that's going to help you out 10x. Simple things like asking your client, what are the exact personality traits that you want in a specific candidate? Who's someone that you fired and why did you fire them, right? Who's someone you hired and why did you hire them, right? Look at this thing as a big picture, right? Understand that this hiring manager is probably going to be working with the person that you're hiring for them, right? So that being the fact, understand like who they actually want to work with. Like who would they vibe with? Who would they actually get along with? Like that's stuff you want to know. If you don't have any of that information, you're going to be shooting blanks the whole time and it's going to suck because everyone you send in is just going to get shot down and you're going to have to work more and more and you're going to have to post more and more ads. It's going to cost you more time and money. The next thing you want to do is figure out how to conduct really good interviews. As a really good recruiter, you're able to find really good candidates, right? So what you do is figure out exactly what you need to ask your candidate and how you need to ask it. So you need to approach the candidate interviews that you do with a serious plan. Understand exactly your plan of attack. Know what you need to find out, know exactly what you need to dive deep on, and know exactly how to qualify them so that when you send them in, they have that 80% chance or above of actually getting hired versus just a 50-50 shot. I personally would hate to waste my time and money on finding a bunch of candidates that are just duds, that are not going to get hired, just sending them in as a waste of time for me, the candidate, and the client. It really comes down to asking better questions. I really can't say it better than that. Asking better questions, deeper questions, questions that actually get real with the candidate, right? Questions that dive deep to the point to where you actually understand what they're saying. Get them to open up. People will eventually reveal themselves, right? So they'll show you their true colors after you dive a few layers deep. I've personally made over 100,000 cold calls over my lifetime, right? And with that being said, I know a lot about reading people and understanding people on tonality, just on speech, on verbiage, on anything that they say, right? And with that said, understand that you've got to learn those skills, acquire that over time. It's not going to be day one, but learn those things over time slowly so that you can pick up right away if someone's lying to you or if someone is, embellishing on their resume or if someone is just full of it completely. When you really know that a person's legit, genuine, they've got the qualities, they've got the qualifications, then they're an 80% shot you send them in. Right now, we're in a really candidate-rich market, which means we have the upper hand. We have all the candidates on our side and the clients begging for talent, right? So our problem is that we need to just divide and conquer on the candidates to make sure we're finding the best ones to send in to actually get hired for our clients so we can get paid, of course. If you follow all that and you do all the right things, ask the right questions, and basically follow a blueprint to a T on how to find the best candidates, you're a really, really good recruiter. And at that point, you can recruit for practically anything, right? So keep that in mind. Just go with it, understand exactly what to do, bring in the best candidates, and get paid. Keep in mind, your candidates are a reflection of you, right? So when you send in candidates, your client is gonna look at your candidates as you, right? They're gonna be like, oh, he or she chose this person to send to me? That's interesting. Maybe I'll stop using them. You know what I mean? Just make sure you understand the dynamics of sending in really good candidates versus duds. It's gonna matter in a big way. Once you've mastered this art, however, you are on top of the world and you'll be able to recruit like an ace. All right, guys, if you've got any value out of this video, please smash that like button. Join our Facebook group, Recruiter Empire, link in description of this video, and I'll see you next time.